the same number of points, but they went there in rather different ways.
And we have first to move again,
Okay,
Slav.
Chebanenko is more or less predictable. Well, they just played this Chebanenko
In Petrosian.
one in Petrosian, yes, and Alexander went for Queen C2, rather experimental, but okay, now Morozevich knows well what to do. Okay, that will be an interesting Catalan
G3
gambit.
and DC4.
Yeah, actually,
This will be sharp game.
the inventor of the variation, Chebanenko, just considered G3 to be one of the most dangerous moves for black, and well, I'm not so sure if DC is the right treatment in this moment. Looks a bit provocative. I would prefer something like B5. Okay, let's see. Well, does not look like Morozevich had prepared it deeply, probably. Well, it's Morozevich style.
C5, it's quite topical also in this
Yes,
type of positions. Black trying to.
It looks very much like the similar line in Queen Gambit accepted, with some strange moves included. I
G3
mean,
and
G3, A6, and A4.
A6.
Yeah, D5 is the usual move to play in these situations. Then to meet E6 with E4. Well, because I really don't know what else. Okay, treating this in Catalan style looks strange. Okay, yes.
Right, D5, E6, and E4. So we get change of pawns on D file and probably bishop D6 and bishop
No,
D2.
no, E5 actually.
E5 is
E5
yes.
is a move which is considered to be the most dangerous in similar situation in Queen's Gambit. Yeah, and now black, okay, has a wide choice. D4, knight E4. D4 actually is met with, okay, knight D7.
is another option.
Yes, and here bishop G5. Bishop
Very
G5
sharp game.
is a typical move to play here in such situation. Here by now I don't see if G3 hurts white somehow. G3, well,
Queen D5, bishop E7, and bishop C4. Then G3 would look a bit after castles.
yes, bishop with bishop on C4, it looks a bit strange. Yeah, so E6 is
But
not.
bishop C4 still,
He
castle,
played
and
this.
now maybe knight B6 or knight C6. Black wants to play.
Knight B6 is coming. So what about A5? Okay.
A5, knight C6.
But then knight C6 and knight DE5 already threat. Yeah, that's
That's a bit tricky.
serious. That's serious. So, but anyway, I think okay. And after A6, A5, knight C6, A5 is also hanging. So white looks somehow very
Castle.
active.
Maybe knight B6 is not such a big deal
Yeah, that's true.
because I
that's
can
true.
take on D8 and move my bishop.
Exchanging queens and then move bishop, but where? Okay.
So knight C6 is
Knight C6 he prefers
Morozevich's
to play.
choice.
Yeah, but knight DE5 is not a threat after all. Knight D5 is just refuted tactically. So what? Yeah, he prepares.
I like this bishop actually now on this diagonal. It keeps an eye on F7 pawn and somehow white
No,
has...
strategically it looks very much dubious for black. Strategically
Right.
it looks very much dubious for black, but okay, the time is a factor. Alexander Grischuk has given more than 1 minute handicap already, but okay, it was not something he was worrying about before. So he always had enough time, with one exception, with his game against Shahriar Mamediyarov, when in the final phase he definitely needed some more time, but he did not have it. But now it's time for Alexander Morozevich to think. Black's position does not look pretty much comfortable because this knight on d7 is a bit misplaced, and the king side really needs some defense. Bishop d3.
He still needs to develop, and White's moves are actually quite obvious and clear.
Yes.
To put the rooks in the center, develop the bishop, and then to decide either to attack on king's side or to see what's going on in the center.
Not all. I think just
attack.
just direct assault. Yeah, just
Right.
White's pieces are okay. In some lines, knight will move to d5. This is an excellent square for the knight. No, I think
Bishop d3 also, this battery in some lines might look a bit dangerous.
it forces
forces,
g6.
g6, which
Then
is
bishop goes to h6. Oh,
Yes.
well, Alexander Morozevich plays in his unconventional style. He is ready to meet bishop d3 with f5. Maybe it's lesser evil after all, but maybe Alexander Grischuk does not have to hurry.
rook d1 was nice to pin the knight on d7 and simple development, not
Yeah.
yet taking serious measures what to do. First develop, and let's ask black what he's doing, because he's pretty undeveloped and pieces seem to be on 7th and 8th rank mostly.
Yes, finally he went for f5.
f5 was quite expected because you cannot be that passive all the time. I
But
wouldn't take it on f6, then it gives some free
No,
space for
of course.
black. So probably we expect the queen to move somewhere.
Queen moving somewhere, then probably e6 and or probably knight d5 to follow. Oh, queen e3, yeah, maybe the right square.
Queen e3, knight d5. It looks very nice for white.
Yes, still hard to understand which way to go, because okay, knight b6, well, okay, just to play some move.
Right. Bishop goes back to b3.
Yes.
a5 might also follow afterwards in some lines, not then to go knight d5.
Yeah, that's true. Alexander Morozevich clearly misplayed something in the opening, or just simply unprepared. Okay,
c4, it's another way to gain some space.
but
on
I
queen
don't know.
side,
Okay,
but
well, but after bishop c2, what is he? Knight on b6 is hanging after all.
yeah,
Well,
bishop a2 and bishop d8. This looks strange. The bishop's on, every piece is on 8th.
completely unnatural. I think that okay. The only problem is time now. Okay,
h4 is nice move to see what black is doing, and knight g5. This is bishop g8.
but now he managed to
He
regroup
managed
somehow.
to regroup. Maybe
He managed to regroup somehow. It looks very much like Alexander Grischuk had missed some decisive moment. He missed.
25 seconds also. It's not much time, so
Yes. There is a problem. That okay, for Grischuk time is not a problem usually, but sometimes he needs these seconds badly.
so bishop g5 now. It's about either the pawn takes or the bishop takes. I would take
Or
with the-
ED, or ED,
ED.
is another option. But okay, here's the problem is that e6 is hanging after all.
And we have actually it was not,
He has knight compensation for this pawn with this bishop's pair.
but
and
he had better.
But before
Position.
this, yes, it looks very much different. Well, it looks like okay. What about knight c7?
Knight c7, and what is he doing? Yeah, this looks all very strange. Knight c7, and either you have to.
One more blunder,
Yeah,
one more heavy blunder.
one more
But
blunder.
they are very short of time after all.
Yeah, rook a3, nice move, controls the f3 square and gets the rook very fast in the center. Maybe rook e3 afterwards.
Yeah, definitely black doesn't have enough for the exchange, but the situation
Now
is
rook e1. It's still playable.
bishop f5 is a move to play.
And
Oh, two exchanges
wow.
down.
a lot of things going on. 6 seconds. He has to be quite fast.
Definitely.
Taking, but looks very, very bad for black. King G2. Bishop F4, it's nice move, but
Oh
is
my
not
goodness.
the
Oh my
rook hanging
goodness.
now? Now it's about to take either a bishop or the knight, knight d3, and he has to be very fast.
Yeah.
It's 3 seconds. It's really decisive. One has to be very
Looks
quick.
like
b5 can be played.
players are very much tired.
Knight b4, rook d1, b5 exchanges, and rook a1. Maybe is it b2 hanging now?
No,
Not.
before knight was hanging.
b4, yeah. g5, g4. Again, we have this.
Just not to blunder, not to blunder
transposition.
anything.
Yes,
Not to
and
blunder
now it's
anything.
easier.
He liquidated, but
But he needs now, because king f4 is met with knight g6, knight f5, knight d6, and cannot I take the pawn just?
no.
No. And now to take b4 pawn.
And now it will be sort
5 seconds. Is it enough?
of tricky, yeah.
He has to be very quick, and now the knight is tied up on f2 because he has to actually protect the g4 pawn. White will try to bishop d4 maybe. A lot of moves going on just to gain time. Now knight has to leave the square.
Yeah,
and king
looks like
g4.
Alexander managed to find the decisive Zugzwang, and then it's more or less technical. These two pawns
This is
are really decisive. Wow.
this is the one. Also, there is a b pawn, and even if you take my g pawn, it was easy because it's the dark square and not
But
corner.
still, even here, he's always down to the very last second. Oh my goodness.
Yes, this is very interesting, but I think he should manage to g6 or b7, b7
Yes,
simply.
yes,
and
yes, finally.
Alexander Grischuk won a very nice